Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the 𝗦𝗫𝗶𝗵𝘵 Nonprofit Challenge. I'm your host, Mason Lowry. This has been such a worthwhile and enjoyable endeavor so far as our first round of play continues. We've got the Area Office on Aging and the Ability Center in our studio for this episode. Thank you guys so much for being here and all that you do for the community. Why don't you guys just go on down the line and introduce yourselves and tell us what you do.
I'm Tina Williams. I'm the Director of Community Engagement.
Justin Moore, President and CEO at the Area Office on Aging.
Andy Heft, Quality Improvement Supervisor at the Area Office on Aging.
Awesome. Welcome, guys. Ability Center.
Julie Abbott. I'm the Client Services Supervisor.
I'm Stacy Bumberger, and I am the Director of the Assistance Dogs Program at the Ability Center.
I'm Katie Slink, and I am one of the Assistance Dogs trainers.
Now, this is an extremely exciting day here at Buckeye because this is the first time we've had a secret weapon in the studio. Can we get Misty out? The goodest contestant we've had, absolutely, on 2+ seasons of 𝗦𝗫𝗶𝗵𝘁𝗹𝘆. Let's all just bask in her glow for a moment. Thank you all so much for being here. We will dive right into the trivia momentarily, but first, here are the rules.
You will play 2 7-minute rounds. In round 1, each correct answer is worth 5 points. Whichever team buzzes in first has a chance to answer the question. If they answer incorrectly, the opposing team has a chance to steal the points. You do not lose points for an incorrect answer. In round 2, the rules are the same, but each question will be worth 10 points instead of 5.
And at the end of rounds 1 and 2, this is the sound that you'll hear. All right, 7 minutes on the clock. Hands on buzzers, please. The dog doesn't have a buzzer, but if she wants to shout something out, that's fine. Your time starts now. Everybody, good luck. While on tour in 2023, what artist became notable for changing the outro of one of her hit songs from her album?
Taylor Swift.
No, sorry. Ability Center, you can steal.
Are we allowed to hear the rest of it?
Sabrina Carpenter.
It was Sabrina Carpenter from her album Emails I Can't Send. What online puzzle game, which was acquired by the New York Times, gives yellow and green squares as hints for guessing Office on Aging?
Wordle.
Wordle is correct. What nickname was given to the very physical Detroit Pistons teams of the late 80s and early 90s?
Bad Boys.
Aging? Bad Boys is correct. Staged in a 1960s Kentucky orphanage, name the Netflix series that follows the life of a young chess prodigy as she battles the consequences of fame and addiction. Ability Center.
The Queen's Gambit.
Correct. What is Africa's largest Portuguese-speaking country whose capital is Luanda?
I should know.
Kenya.
No, sorry. Ability Center, you can steal. Nothing?
Nope.
Nothing.
It is Angola. Apple and 365 are songs on what 2024 album by Charlie XCX with a minimalist green and black album cover? Anything? Did we all miss out on Brat Summer? I guess we did. At what fast food chain might you order your burger or fries animal style? Aging?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out is correct. What event, according to the poem The Hollow Men, will occur not with a bang but a whimper? Aging?
The end of the world.
Correct. Code talkers were recruited due to the unique language of what people? Ability Center.
Navajo.
Correct. Native Americans. What performance artist led a plastic band in her 1970 debut album and took part? Aging?
Yoko Ono.
Correct. A group of mahjong-playing women is referenced in the title of what novel by Amy Tan? Anything? Made it into a movie as well, The Joy Luck Club. What character names a series of racing games with tracks such as Coconut Mall and Rainbow Road? Area Office on Aging again.
Super Mario Kart.
Correct. What type of poem, like one by Basho that depicts a frog jumping into a pond, follows a 5-7-5 syllable scheme? Office on Aging?
Haiku.
Those are haikus. What German economist and philosopher outlined how the exploitation of surplus labor drives capitalism in Das Kapital? That was Karl Marx. What character from the Arabian Nights says, "Open sesame" to enter a cave filled with treasures from 40 thieves? Office on Aging?
Alibaba.
Correct. Name the Australian actor whose only on-screen appearance as James Bond was 1969's On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Yeah, he did the one, and then he dipped. It was George Lazenby. What monarch addressed his nation in the dual voice broadcast, which ended Japanese involvement in World War II? Getting a lot of blank stares so far in this opening round.
No.
That was the Japanese Emperor Hirohito. Which oldest Grand Slam tournament in tennis has been played on grass courts at the Office on Aging? It is Wimbledon. What Shakespeare character is told to beware the Ides of March? Office on Aging?
Julius Caesar.
Correct. Give me the title of the HBO talk show hosted by John Oliver. Questions have been tricky in this opening round. That's last week tonight. Beignets are sold at what city's Café du Monde? Office on Aging?
New Orleans.
Correct. Name the Major League Baseball team that hit the first back-to-back father-son home runs by Ken Griffey's Jr. and Sr. Office on Aging.
Seattle Mariner.
Correct. A version of what structures was completed at Promontory Point in Utah with a golden spike nailed by Leland Stanford? Anything? It was a railroad. What city is home to the annual World Barbecue Championship, the Bass Pro Shops Pyramid, and Graceland? Ability Center. Say again?
Memphis.
Memphis is correct. Satchmo was the nickname of what jazz trumpeter? Office on Aging?
Louis Armstrong.
Correct. The final line of what novel is "So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past"? Office on Aging?
Great Gatsby.
Correct. What NBA legend played himself disguised as First Officer Roger Murdoch in the movie Airplane?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Very Office on Aging, you got it. What 1982 war was fought over a small Atlantic island by the United Kingdom and Argentina? Office on Aging?
Midland.
No, sorry. Ability Center, you can steal.
We pass.
That was the Falklands War with about a minute and a half left in the first round. Ann Richards is the most recent Democratic governor of what state? Ability Center. Office on Aging.
Texas?
Sorry. Yes, Texas. What region occupies the south of Chile and Argentina and is the namesake of an American outerwear company? Office on Aging?
Patagonia.
Correct. On what holiday do Jewish people eat unleavened bread called matzah during the Seder?
Passover.
Office on Aging, that is Passover. What late-night host both preceded and was replaced by Jay Leno as host of The Tonight Show? Office on Aging.
Conan O'Brien.
Correct. Which U.S. president was assassinated in Buffalo, New York? Office on Aging?
William McKinley.
Correct. What tool, which commonly uses T-shank blades, is used to cut precise curves in a material and gave rise to a namesake type of puzzle? Thought that might do it. Ability Center?
Jigsaw.
It's a jigsaw.
Nice.
43 seconds left in the round. Two football players from Northwest Ohio have won the Heisman Trophy. Dick Kazmaier from Maumee and Charles Woodson from where? Office on Aging?
Fremont.
He is a Fremont Ross Little Giant. Oliver Wendell Holmes claimed that which amendment did not protect one's right to shout fire in a crowded theater? Office on Aging?
The first.
Correct. What American League Baseball team plays at Camden Yards? Office on Aging?
Baltimore Orioles.
Correct. What novel is set in the dystopian country Gilead and was written by Margaret Atwood? Ability Center.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, I can, but you can both buzz in now. What novel is set in the dystopian country of Gilead and was written? Ability Center.
The Handmaid's Tale.
Now you got it. Correct. What home video game console did Nintendo release between the N64 and the Wii?
GameCube.
Office on Aging. It is the GameCube. That's correct, and that's the final question of the round. So, a boiling hot start for the area Office on Aging, 120 points. That is an incredibly impressive score at the end of round one, in which the questions are worth only 5 points. Ability Center, not out of it at all. 120 to 30 is our score. Remember, the point values are doubled in round two, and that's coming up next.
Sarah, you've got this. Okay? But they lost.
Not really. Not where it counts.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and to support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Back here on the Brainiacs Bowl Nonprofit Challenge. Really impressive start to today's show from the Area Office on Aging, up 90 points on the Ability Center. Now is the part of the show in which both organizations get the chance to explain a little bit about themselves and what they do. Area Office on Aging, I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory in the name. What sort of services do you guys provide, and where can people find you if they want to help out?
Yeah, the Area Office on Aging really provides services to help older adults or those 60 plus and their family caregivers with living better and longer. That's everything from meals to home care to senior center services, socialization, recreation programming, transportation, you name it. We're all about trying to meet the needs of older adults.
That's fantastic. How can people get involved if they want to help out? Money or time, or if they need services themselves?
Yeah, people want to share their time, talent, treasure with us. They can visit the Area Office on Aging at areaofficeonaging.com or reach out to us via phone at 419-382-0624.
Fantastic. Thank you for being here.
Lovely.
Ability Center, I mean, we've been so excited to have Misty in our studio. She has taken up residence right between both teams' desks, which is awesome, and it just melts my darn heart. What all do you guys do, and how can people help out?
Well, the Ability Center has several incredible programs that are available to our area. We are specifically from the Assistance Dogs program here, the three of us today, and we train and place assistance dogs for people with disabilities, both in the home, out in public, and in school communities. So that is what our team is responsible for here.
And you are, as your shirts indicate, more than dogs.
Absolutely.
But the dogs are a very important element, especially today.
They are.
All right, 7 minutes on the clock. You guys ready? Hands on buzzers, please. Ability Center, good luck as you try and make a big comeback. You're only 9 correct responses down. That might sound like a lot, but over the course of 7 minutes, it's really not that much. So good luck, you guys. Time begins now. The musical Once Upon a Mattress is based on what fairy tale?
Princess Snoopy.
Area Office on Aging, you are correct. Whose moves were often said to be done backwards and in high heels by his dancing partner, Ginger Rogers? Office on Aging.
Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire is correct. What is the only Spanish-speaking country in South America whose national sport is baseball?
Can you repeat?
Yes, I can. What is the only Spanish-speaking country in South America whose national sport is baseball? Office on Aging?
Venezuela.
Correct. The question, who is John Galt, is answered in the novel Atlas Shrugged by which author? Office on Aging?
Ayn Rand.
Correct. Stiff upper bodies and tap-like leg movements characterize the step dance of what country? Ability Center.
Ireland.
Ireland is correct. The Profumo affair was a political scandal that took place in what country?
France.
Office on Aging? No, sorry. Ability Center, you can steal.
Italy.
No, sorry, it took place in English Parliament. A bump, set, and spike are terms used in what sport? Office on Aging?
Volleyball.
Correct. What city's football and baseball teams used to play at Three Rivers Stadium? Office on Aging?
Pittsburgh.
Correct. Members of what Southern rock band were killed in a plane crash in 1977? Office on Aging?
Leonard Skinner.
You got it. What former Republican presidential candidate was a prisoner of war in North Vietnam for 5.5 years? Office on Aging. John McCain is correct. Sophie Naveau learns she is descended from Jesus at the end of a journey with Robert Langdon in what novel by Dan Brown? Nothing? Got to go back about 20 years for the book and the novel, The Da Vinci Code. Despite seeing Jimmy safe at second and Flynn a huggin' third, crowds in what poem cry out, fraud and kill the umpire? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Office on Aging?
Casey at the bat.
You got it. Foot stomping is used in a dance called the haka, which is performed by what people?
The Indians?
Office on Aging? Say again?
Indians.
No, sorry. Ability Center, you can steal. That's the Maori of New Zealand. In what city were Gestapo tactics used at the 1968 Democratic National Convention by its mayor, Richard Daley? Need the city. Office on Aging?
Chicago.
You got it. What musical artist's 1970s Berlin trilogy included the albums Low, Heroes, and The Lodger? Going once, twice. That was David Bowie. A pair of Lewis guns were used to fight a whole population in what country during its Great Emu War? Ability Center.
Australia.
That was Australia, correct. What European country's official languages are Italian, German, French, and Romansh? Dog is inching to where you can see the Ability Center. Office on Aging? It is not. Sorry. Ability Center, you can steal. In all the dog-related action, I can repeat the question if you like.
I don't think
that'll
help.
No.
Okay.
No.
It was Switzerland. Name this Japanese city that, along with Hiroshima, was attacked with atomic bombs during World War II. Office on Aging?
Nagasaki.
Correct. Some of what American songwriter and composer's best-known works include West Side Story, Sweeney Todd, and Into the Woods. We've had some organizations that have devoted their lives to performing arts. They might have guessed Stephen Sondheim. Economists informally use what fast food item to estimate purchasing power parity? Office on Aging?
Big Mac.
They call it the Big Mac Index, correct. What event became larger after Samuel Brannan published discoveries of its namesake resource at Sutter's Mill? Office on Aging?
Gold Rush.
California Gold Rush is correct. Two of Italy's best-known soccer teams, AC and Inter, play their home matches at the San Siro in what city? Can you think of a city in Italy? Office on Aging?
Milan.
It is Milan, correct. Which Formula One team clinched the 2025 Constructors' Championship at the Singapore Grand Prix? These F1 questions are always kind of fun. Office on Aging?
Ferrari.
No, sorry. Ability Center, want to give it a shot?
Absolutely not, no.
Not familiar with that team. It's
No.
McLaren with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the round. Daniel Webster and James G. Blaine are the only two men to serve in what position under 3 different U.S. presidents? Go for it, Office on Aging.
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State is correct. The first and last films by what film director who died in 2025 were Eraserhead and Inland Empire? That was the late David Lynch. What musical based on the film Monty Python and the Holy Grail won 3 Tony Awards in 2005, including for Best Musical? Nothing?
Spamalot?
Go for it. It is Spamalot. Well done. Area Office on Aging up to 280 points. The troubled production of what hard rock band's 2003 album Saint Anger was captured in the documentary Some Kind of Monster? Anything? Office on Aging?
Metallica.
It was Metallica. Martin Keimer and Bernhard Langer are the only golfers from what country to win men's major championships? Office on Aging?
South Africa.
No, sorry. Ability Center, with just over 1 minute left.
We should guess.
Huh? Nothing?
Nope.
They are from Germany.
Oh, okay.
The documentary Blackfish criticizes what company? Ability Center.
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld is correct. What Republican, fiscally conservative, anti-Obama movement took its name from a revolutionary event in Boston Harbor? Office on Aging?
Party?
Correct. Who depicted a man wearing a blue plaid shirt and standing up to speak at a town meeting in Freedom of Speech, one of his 4 freedoms? Need the name of the artist. It's a meme you've all probably seen. And that was Norman Rockwell. The quahog, razor, and gooey duck are edible types of what mollusk? Office on Aging?
Clam.
Correct. What author wrote a novel in which all 12 suspects are guilty? Murder on the Orient Express. Ability Center.
Agatha Christie.
Correct. Guitarists like George Harrison, Johnny Marr of the Smiths, and Roger McGuinn of the Byrds were known for using a guitar with how many strings? Ability Center.
5.
No, sorry. Office on Aging, you can try and steal. Go for it.
12.
They all played the 12-string guitar, and that is the end of the round and the end of the show. And I tell you what, Area Office on Aging has put their marker down for the rest of this season in this summer-long tournament. 320 points. Well done, guys. That is a really, really impressive final score. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you guys later in the season. And Ability Center, thank you so much for being here as well. You guys do so much in our community, and you've done so much for our staff here in the studio because Misty was here, the goodest competitor we have ever had on this show. Thank you again for being here. We'll see you next time on Brainiac's Bowl Nonprofit Challenge. Bye-bye.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing to keep us focused. A habit we never skip. To clear our minds and elevate our performance. But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Maybe you surround yourself with positivity. Or you need to center yourself. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body. It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Hey, I'm worried about your parents. We need to show them how to spot phishing emails.
Agree, the scammers are out of control.
And we need to show them how to use a password manager. Plus, help them add multi-factor authentication.
Yes, we use MFA at work and it's great. Great cake. I'll use MFA to verify my purchase. Software update? Done. Time to celebrate.
For more information on how to keep yourself and those you care about safe online, go to CISA.gov/secure our world.
Mom and Dad used to argue about everything, especially about Dad's drinking. It drove me crazy. It got so bad, I couldn't do my homework. I couldn't concentrate. I absolutely refused to let any of my friends come to our house for any reason. I would have been humiliated if anyone found out how much my dad drank and how loud my mom screamed at him. My family went from totally crazy to quiet, calm, and even peaceful. The only thing that happened is my mom started going to Al-Anon family groups. Her relationship with my dad really changed. I asked Mom if she would take me to her Al-Anon meetings or to Alateen. I wanted to see if I could have a better relationship with my dad. I'm sure glad I did. If someone's drinking troubling you, you might be surprised at what you can learn in an Al-Anon or Alateen family group from people just like you. Call 1-888-4-ALANON or go to alanon.org.
Stuck on the railroad crossing? Get out of your vehicle. For help, call the number on the blue and white emergency notification system sign at the crossing. Give them the crossing number to alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life.
Remove the risk from your home playing field. Go to FDA.gov/health playbook.